Hey everyone, it is Jay Soloff here at Investors Alley, and this is our options trade of the week. So we're here at Market Chameleon looking at the unusual options volume, and what that means is that this is high daily options volume relative to the 90-day average. So in other words, these options trade a lot more than what they normally have been trading in the past. So looking down here, you see a whole different host of names, big companies, small companies, everything from Costco to Grubhub and Zillow and just all different kinds of things across the scope of industries and sectors. So this first one catches my eye here, WisdomTree Investments. So if you're not familiar with WisdomTree, they have a whole bunch of different ETFs that you can buy, different strategies, different country-based ETFs. And you can see it's traded 5 times the regular volume, and it's 100% calls. So let's take a look at that, because that's something that stands out when it's 100% calls like that. You can see the stock is at $5. It's up 2%. So not a huge move in the stock. However, looking at the options, we can take a look here at key trades. And you can see, looks like we have much of or all of the same strike trading here. They're all this January 2020. So next January, out of the money call, and a bunch of not huge lots, but still quite a bit. And if they add up, it looks like, you know, there's a few thousand of these they've traded. So let's just pick one. Let's scroll through here. Looks like 6, 6, 6. Okay, so these are all the same. They're all 6s. So they're the January 20th 6 call, so $1 out of the money. And looks like, you know, a good 2,500, 3,000 of these may have traded on the ask, which means someone's buying. And looks like a very bullish trade. Looks like someone's buying, you know, 2,000 to 3,000 of these January 6 calls expiring in January 2020. So what might be the reason for that? Why would someone buy? I mean, you know, WisdomTree doesn't seem like it's a very active stock. It's only $5. You know, taking a look at the chart. We'll load maybe the last 6 months here. And you'll see, let's see here. There we go. Stock's definitely been going down. It was as high as 8 in the summer, and it's now all the way down. So it looks like, you know, maybe it's near a bottom. So maybe someone's betting on just a reversal up to the 6 or beyond. I mean, that's, you know, the 200-day moving average is about 6.5. So maybe it's just a mean reversal sort of trade. It's only 20 cents per option. Another thing that could be is that I'm sure you've seen that a lot of the brokers, a lot of these online brokerages have changed their commission fees to 0. So this is bound to be good for every one of these major ETF companies, and WisdomTree definitely is a major ETF company. They have a lot of them. And certainly if commissions are 0, it should help ETF industries as more people decide they want to buy ETFs, because it's cheaper to do so. So this very well could be a play on the commissions going to 0. There'll be a couple earnings periods most likely in between. There's definitely one in October, and probably another one you know, in January that may hit before expiration. So there could be a couple earnings in here, and maybe with the commissions down to 0, investors expect to see more volume. And that's how these companies make money. The more volume of their ETFs that trade, the more money they make. So this just could be a cheap way to buy these out of the money calls. And you can see here again, pretty much across the board, all these trades have been in the January 20 calls. The big lots are probably done. A lot of these are probably done by the same fund or person, and then actually a lot of these, there's even smaller ones. It looks like someone was buying as many as they, you know, as much as they could get, and we could probably look by strike here and it looks like we've had over 5,000 contracts traded. So now all these are probably not all from the same person, but a lot of them are. You can see those blocks there. So 5,500 of these traded, and are most likely a bullish play on WisdomTree going up. So most of these were done around the $5 level, and these are $6 calls that were being purchased. So just an interesting thing if you're interested in maybe taking sort of a long shot bet on a cheap stock going up. This looks like a reasonable way to do that for a low price. And if you're interested in learning more about these option strategies and different things you can do with options, you can check out the link on this page for the Options Trading Mastery courses. That's my online education, about 5-6 hours, 11 different courses on option trading.